A disabled man comes toward a restaurant in a wheelchair. Then a restaurant employee says, "Where are you going?" The disabled man says, "I want to go to the restaurant." Then the employee pushes the wheelchair to the other side. And when women come toward the restaurant, the employee welcomes them. Then the disabled man says, "You are letting those women go. What problem do you have with me?" Then the employee says, "You smell bad and people like you are not allowed here." Then the disabled man says, "I reserved a table in the restaurant yesterday." Then the employee angrily says, "We do not need customers like you. You should leave from here." Then the disabled man says, "I do not want to talk to you. Call your manager or owner." Then the employee calls the restaurant manager and the manager arrives there. Then the manager says, "What is this smelly person doing here?" Then the employee whispers something in the manager's ear and she says to the disabled man, "All the tables in our restaurant are full." Then the disabled man says, "Please check the list. I booked a table yesterday." Then the manager checks the list and says, "Yes, you really booked a table." Hearing this, the disabled man becomes happy and says, "Now can I go inside?" Then the manager says, "No, we do not allow dirty people like you in our restaurant." Then the disabled man says, "God made me like this. Why are you people objecting again and again?" Then the manager says, "Because of incomplete people like you, all our customers will run away, so you should leave from here." Then the disabled man says, "I will not go anywhere from here." Then the arrogant manager laughs and tells the employee to quickly throw this dirty person out. Then the employee turns the wheelchair and pushes him away. After some time, the disabled man tries to enter the restaurant again with new clothes. Then the employee stops him. Then the disabled man says, "Look, now I am wearing very good clothes, so let me go inside." But the employee says, "Because of your disability, you still cannot enter the restaurant." Then the disabled man says, "I will call the police and see how you stop me from entering." Then the employee thinks for a moment and then tells him to go inside. Then the disabled man goes inside the restaurant and the employee follows him. Then the employee arranges a special table for him. Then the disabled man says, "You are treating me badly and you will regret this behavior." Then the employee brings him stale food and the disabled man becomes worried after seeing the stale food. Then the employee comes to him again and says, "Leave quickly. Our customers are getting disturbed." Then the restaurant manager says, "Why are you still here, you bad person?" Then the disabled man says, "I am very disappointed with your behavior." And then he stands up from the wheelchair and says, "I am the owner of this restaurant." Hearing this, both employees become worried. Then the owner says, "You are very bad people who hate the humans created by God." And then he says, "The door of my restaurant should have been open for every rich and poor person, but you people disappointed me, and from today, I am firing both of you from the restaurant job." First, the manager feels ashamed and apologizes. Then the employee apologizes, but the owner says, "I do not need such people in my restaurant who create discrimination among people." And then he says, "Thank God I found out in time. Otherwise, my God would have been very angry with me. God created everyone equally, so respect his creation." If you like our video, please send super thanks.